See that pub there, guys? That's called the Tiger. A certain YouTuber, not mentioning any names, Jane Jones, is in there today. Yeah, Jane Jones is in the area again, and that's her and her husband go in there whenever they're in the area. So she just, I didn't know actually until I spotted what is it, my eye? It's a bit like Periscope. She did one of those earlier and she was in that pub. So it's not one I frequent, to be honest. It is okay. People walking while the green man wasn't flashing or anything. Wasn't even there. So yeah, she it is a bit of an old man's pub, but they pull some good ales, so you know, and they get a lot of guests on and stuff like that. So not one of mine, to be honest. Not one of my favourite places. But so yeah, it's been quite a week that I sort of had off, and you know, I suppose I was procrastinating a little bit, but what was it? It was early in the week. I got my grass cut. It was nice weather, so, well, nice-ish. You know, it didn't rain or anything. It wasn't blistering hot like it is today. I mean, it's absolutely raging hot today. But anyway, I went and cut the grass. That one, I got it all done. That was in early on in the week, well, early-ish on. But I had to go and get petrol first and that. And then it's been I kept wanting to sort of like go and do videos, you know, I've got some to do, but it's always a case of the wife's carers around, they'll be hoovering. Then we had grandkids on the Monday nights, and we had them right through to, yeah, we had them they came early-ish on the Monday, lunchtime-ish, I think. We ended up with them all that day, that night, and then right through the Tuesday, because my daughter had gone and taken my other daughter to hospital to have her foot looked at, because her foot's been giving her some pain. So it was always a case of there's something going on, and then I thought, and then like later in the day, I thought, all right, I'll do it later in the day. But every time later in the day, it's because it's summer, and all of a sudden the neighbours' kids have decided, they're teenage kids, they've suddenly decided that they're of that sort of age and time, they're going to have a load of mates round in the garden and put their banging tunes on, man. So happy hardcore and all that sort of crap banging away in the bloody yard, which of course you can hear it right through the house. So yeah, I've not really done as much as I would have liked to have done, really, you know, in between that and some bad weather, and then it turned out I thought I'd had the whole week off, but then when I was reminded, I did remember I wasn't having the Friday off. So Friday I was actually working yesterday, because it's Saturday today. So I don't know whether I'm going to finish this vlog today or finish it tomorrow. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I did a load of screen flow footage, or screen recording, and that was for this app that I'm doing. It's quite an intensive sort of app, in so much as it's got a lot going on in it, and I've taken so much footage of it because I needed the iPad on screen, but at the same time I needed to be recording the screen. So I've actually recorded them all in one go on the screen, and to be honest, for screen recording I just tend to use yeah, It's not ScreenFlow I use. I haven't paid out for that. But so I recorded the entire sort of thing because I needed like web browser open and everything at the same time. And then I've still got audio to put to that, so I've got to do a load of editing and sort of have a rough idea of a script to sort of go with it that I'm gonna sort of read from. So I need to sort of like chop it all up and go with the script and everything. It's been quite sort of time labour intensive, this one. So yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to pan out yet, and I really do need to get that one done. And then I've got a few products as well in that I need to get on with. So yeah, it's relatively busy at the minute. And you know, because I'm off, it's always a case of stuff that I managed without. It's always a case of, oh well, Bob's here, he can go and do it. Usually the way, you know, you get roped into stuff that they would normally deal with themselves. So anyway, I'm going to go and take me shopping, guys. Hello. Oh dear me. Yeah, Sunday now. Didn't get a chance yesterday. Today's been sort of pretty busy as well. Dogs are off, they've heard me talking. Yeah, I've had what did I do today? Oh, I went and helped dismantle trampoline. So yeah, I put one up the other week, and then this week I've been and helped dismantle one and bring it back to the village, just a few doors down from us. It's one of the wife's carers. They got it for free, like it's somebody who's moving, they just wanted it out of the garden. So yeah, been and helped do that today. They knew how to do it, but they didn't have a car, so it's just down in the town, like. So dropped my son off in town while I was on. Haven't had to go shopping, we've had that delivered today, Tesco's and Asda, so finally got all that away. And no, that's not today's shopping, that was from another time. But the wife didn't realise how many potatoes we have. So then, and then, she didn't realise we had so many. So, yeah, I've got my veg on, pork's in the oven. Yesterday was a salad. We had loads of butterflies around yesterday. They've all cleared off now because it's getting windy and the sun's gone in. But I think we're supposed to be getting some crappy weather coming. But yesterday was absolutely scorching. So I did get a little bit of butterfly footage. I'll put some in. There's a dog, 2 dogs. They've already had their bits of fresh carrot, but they're sort of, it's about 3/4 of an hour before they get their tea. So anyway, I'm just making a brew, and the wife wants to watch this programme on telly, so I sent that video live today. Oh, I've just noticed that I haven't answered some comments on my last video. because notifications aren't working for Google Plus for some reason at the minute, although I know YouTube is supposed to be sort of like shying away now from Google Plus, aren't they? So it's probably getting disconnected from YouTube. I'm not 100% sure on what's going on there. I just know that they're supposed to be, I don't think they're winding it down, but I think they're starting to separate it off as a different, something completely different. So, but I've noticed, I don't know if you've noticed, when you normally you would add a comment at the side of a video, and when you sent it live, that comment would go out on any of your social networks that were attached, and I've noticed that they're not going out on Google Plus or even Twitter, so I'm not sure what's going on with that at all. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, so I don't know whether that's across the board. If you do a channel, let me know if that's happening for you as well. So yeah, I've got to go and answer some questions. Well, not questions, but comments. Like I like to interact with everybody who watches my videos and leaves a comment. As long as it's not just somebody being an arsehole, which I've had one or two of them lately, and to be honest, I just ignore them. If they were leaving something completely disrespectful to other people or anything like that, then they'd get banned. But I've never actually banned somebody from the channel. I put that tech channel, on my tech channel one went live about 11 AM this morning. That was for that app. I finally got that sorted out. It was the audio part that was giving me a lot of trouble. I finally got it sorted. And I did apologise to the developer for taking so long with it. So yeah, I think that's, anyway, I'm going to disappear for a bit anyway, guys. I think it's chucking it down. I knew it was coming, although I think we were expecting some storms. I'm not sure, but it's pretty wet. So yeah, it's been a tough day. It's actually quite late now. So I need to sort of, I don't know, wrap this up, I suppose, in a way. It's been quite a hectic weekend. I'm also busy. Monday night, tomorrow night. I've got the graveyard shift tomorrow night, Darling. In Darling. So I'll be probably having Tuesday off or something like that. So, but yeah, it's been quite a weekend, guys. Just been all over the place, So, but anyway, guys. Time we at 20 to 9. So I need a shower and whatever yet. So anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a day. So hopefully we'll get a better one next weekend. So take care anyway, guys. All right. See you in the next one.